A daycare can have a waiting list, classrooms that look full, and still run out of cash. The trap is treating every child as the same unit of revenue. In reality, each enrollment occupies a seat in one licensed age group, consumes a required share of staff time, and arrives on a schedule the building must cover. Start with demand, but measure the right demand. 50 names on a free waiting list are not 50 enrolled families. Ask how many families will sign an enrollment agreement for a specific age room, start date, weekly schedule, and tuition. An infant waiting list does not fill an empty preschool seat. And a family needing care from 6:30 in the morning to 6 at night creates a different staffing day than a half-day program. Now model the center one room at a time. Replace every example number here with your current state rules, local wages, insurance quotes, and actual lease. For each room, record the licensed group size, staff-to-child ratio, tuition per occupied seat, realistic attendance, scheduled teacher hours, payroll taxes and benefits, food, supplies, and the share of rent, administration, insurance, cleaning, and software that room must support. Do not average all children and teachers together. Age groups can have different staffing ratios and group size limits. The average can make the building look profitable while one room quietly loses money. Operating hours create the second surprise. A family may need 11 hours of coverage, but one teacher does not work 11 hours without breaks, overtime, or relief. Opening and closing shifts overlap. Absences still require paid coverage. A call-out may require a qualified substitute even when several children stay home. Enrollment costs also move in steps. Here is an illustration, not a universal ratio. Suppose a room earns $12,000 per month. Direct payroll and payroll burden use $7,000, and food and supplies use $1,000. $4,000 remains for shared costs. If rent, administration, insurance, cleaning, software, and the owner's required pay allocate $5,000 to that room, it loses $1,000 while appearing busy. Now suppose the next child adds $1,600 of monthly tuition, but crosses a staffing threshold that adds $4,500 of fully loaded monthly labor. One enrollment makes the room $2,900 worse until enough additional committed seats fill the new staffing block. The correct decision may be to open several seats together, wait for signed enrollments, change the room mix where licensing permits, or decline a marginal start date that creates an uncovered payroll jump. Then add the cash required before tuition arrives. Build out, fire and safety work, furniture, security, deposits, licensing, professional fees, kitchen or playground needs, and pre-opening payroll can consume capital months before realistic enrollment. Make a month-by-month cash schedule. If your local bids total $180,000 and the center may lose $25,000 per month during a 5-month enrollment ramp, opening with exactly $180,000 is not funded. It has no runway for the ramp, delay, or first staffing surprise. Finally, stress the model. What if enrollment reaches only 70% of licensed capacity? What if wages rise 10%? What if one room fills while another remains half empty? What if licensing approval or construction takes 2 months longer? A model that works only at full capacity on opening day is not a business plan. It is a perfect weather forecast. This business fits an operator who can recruit and retain qualified staff, manage a regulated daily schedule, understand local family demand by age and hours, and fund the enrollment ramp. It is a poor fit for someone relying on a generic waiting list, one blended margin, and immediate full occupancy. The question is not whether parents need childcare. It is whether your exact rooms, ratios, tuition, staffing day, and runway can serve them without exhausting the cash first.